Hello, this is Jeff Malone. The X is silent here with a review of the January 26, 2013 episode of Saturday Night Live, hosted by Adam Levine with musical guest Kendrick Lamar. On to the sketches. Nothing great from this episode. The good. The monologue was pretty good with the voice parody with Andy Samberg, Cameron Diaz, and Jerry Seinfeld vying to be Adam's comedy coach. The Sopranos Diaries, the digital short, Lonely Island stopped by to do a digital short YOLO. Catfish and Janet. The Sopranos Diaries was most memorable for the discussion about the space bears, that is the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. Fred did a great job with that, but I think I would have liked this sketch a bit more if it had featured more of Cecily Strong as a young Dr. Melfi. The Janet sketch seemed like it could have been a brilliant late in the episode sketch. It was merely pretty good, ultimately. The opening voiceover with Janet explaining how it was the greatest night of Adam Levine's night, certainly made the sketch sound very promising. And then it went all to wacky doodle. We're going to set the scene with a Law and Order style setting text and have a chung chung noise. And then some of the things that Janet said were quite explicit for network television. Then it just kind of fizzled out a bit, but it was something, certainly. Mediocre. The Obama and MLK cold opening. The Rosetta Stone commercial. Circle work on the gay network. The fire department fundraiser sketch. Ariana Huffington on Weekend Updates, Ray Lewis on Weekend Update, and the Biden bash. That's disappointing that wasn't better. I mean, Jason's Biden impression, that's a solid impression. A few of these mediocre sketches, they at least had one laugh out loud moment, like the MLK cold opening when when MLK mentioned that there were still no black magicians. And the circle work sketch was worth it. Again, Keenan had one of the best moments of the mediocre sketches when he spelled out the entire sentence about being as gay as a gay goose. And speaking of Keenan, again with being shining in mediocre material, his Ray Lewis bit was pretty funny. Definitely the ending where he said he was going to go to midfield and be ascended into heaven. That was a great moment. And that bit would have been at least good, perhaps even great, if he just worked on the impression a little more. I mean, he had the crying thing down, but that's Keenan when it comes to impressions. And there was that fire department fundraiser sketch with Bill Hader throwing a hissy fit, which was something else. Could have been awful, but it was kind of fascinating. That was something. Bill was committed. I'll give him that. Bad. Seth, yeah. Seth didn't do much, as usual, on Update. And the Maroon 5 versus Train versus Jason Mraz versus John Mayer. That sketch went nowhere. Oh boy. Okay, and Kendrick Lamar. I can see the appeal. Overall, Um, yeah, just there are some things I liked about this episode. I mean, there's like never really an episode of SNL that I just like completely. Um, but but then on the other hand, here there's really nothing about this episode that I feel the need to recommend to everyone. Like if you're only a casual SNL viewer, if you never see anything from this episode, you're fine. Overall, so I give it 3 Jeffs out of 6. We got the next week off, and then we got Bieber Fever coming on February 9th, a month before my birthday, with J Beebs pulling double duty. Second time someone's doing double duty in this season. So I'll see you then, and